Well, good morning. I'm running just a little bit late this morning, and I apologize for that. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. I just wanted to hop on here and let you know that Tech Talk Live is back. We're going to start doing Tech Talk Live once a month. And if there's anything that you'd like to discuss, you can do that by emailing me. And here is my email. Here we go. That is my email. You can email me and let me know if there's something that we want to go over together, something you may be struggling with, or anything that you may need help with. So my shirt here says Color Our World. That is our theme for our summer learning program this summer. So today is the finale party. Sorry, my hair's all over. Today is the finale party. So if you are closest to me, you would be able to come to the foam party this evening. I believe that's from 5 to 8, and enjoy all the festivities that they have going on with the foam party. So because I haven't been on here in a while, I just wanted to hop on and let you know things that are coming up at the library. And then we're going to start next month in August, in August. And I'm going to move my computer here. Let me check. Okay, it looks like we're going to be doing it every other month. My apologies. So in September, we'll have our next Tech Talk live session on September 26th. September 26th. And so we'll be able to go over any kind of items that you would like to go over. I'm hoping to start implementing some more classes into our channel here. I'm really missing hanging out with you guys and doing the stuff that we used to do. It's just been crazy, hectic, busy the last year, 2 years or so. So I'm trying to play a little bit of catch up here and get to be able to help you out some more. I definitely don't want to waste any of our time that we have together. So I'm looking up some tech tips for us. So this is not a wasted 30-minute show here. If you have something you would like to talk about, just put it in the chat and I'll be sure that we can take a look at what that is. So I am on a site called Computer Tips and Tricks. Everyone should know. And let me find something that is okay. So here is something that I get a lot of calls and questions about, and that is passwords. And although it hasn't really changed that much as far as what expectations are for passwords, I am finding that with working with some people that they're not really taking advantage of those differences with the passwords. So, and I am going to raise my hand on that because I sometimes also don't take advantage of what I should be doing with passwords. I probably have the same password for several different accounts, which is a frown upon type of thing. So when it comes to passwords, you want to make sure that all of your passwords are different. Now, that being said, there are those certain circumstances where it may require you to continuously use the same password. And if that is the case, where you have several accounts that have several of the same passwords, you'll just want to get in the habit at that point then of changing those probably every 45 to 60 days. I understand there are different health things that people go through that may require them to keep a hold of one password only. That way they're able to remember how to get into their accounts. I totally get it. I do. However, the more we evolve with internet and internet usage, the more that the scammers are too. So that means that they are coming after you. They're coming after your accounts. They're coming after your family by having access to your accounts or your friends and things along those lines. So just to keep yourself safe, keep yourself protected, I would recommend, if you have to use the same password for all your accounts straight across the board, I would recommend, I'm so sorry, changing it every 45 to 60 days. And along those lines, when you do change it, you're going to want to make that a strong password. Typically, they will tell you you need it to be 8 characters, 2 of which need to be special, 1 needs to be a capital. So, I mean, they will tell you what kind of password that you have to have requirement-wise to access their items. Sorry, I'm trying to find another tip for us here. So if you are not familiar with our Tech Talk Lives, like I said, it's been a really long time since we've been able to do these. Normally I babble for about 30 minutes and I give you some techie tips. And if there is nothing out there that somebody wants to chat about or talk to me about or have a question about technology wise, then we just kind of go on with our day. After this year, just because I'm getting started late in this year, right now we're on an every other month for Tech Talk Live. Plus, I want to start uploading some techie tips that we can use regularly, at least once a month. I will start in January doing Tech Talk Live once a month. And it's done the same way. I am going to give you some techie tips for the day. I'm going to sit in here for at least 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, and see if there's any questions, if anybody has anything they would like to say. This wasn't publicized very well for today, so it's more of me being a pop-up for you. However, future going forward, we will be doing these once a month starting in January. So I want to start getting back into the hang of us all gathering together and being able to talk about those items technology-wise that we are having issues with. So what is another techie tip we can talk about? So let's talk about a little bit on accessibility. So if you're not familiar with accessibility, accessibility is what makes the computer your own. So it's going to enlarge those fonts if you need it to. It's going to make your cursor bigger if you need it to. And the way we access that is going to be from going to our settings in the device or on the computer and going to accessibility. I don't know if I necessarily have a link for that, but I can get one. Let's see. Here is accessibility tools that you can utilize. So I'm going to copy and paste and put that in our class today. So that will take you to somewhere where you can get more information about accessibility, where you can have dark modes, light modes for your products. You can have your fonts bigger, smaller. You can have it narrate to you and read to you. There's also visual type tools out there that you can use. Silenced, not silenced. There's a lot of different accessibility tools out there that you can use for different reasons. So that is what that link is in the chat. So you'd be able to go on there and check that out. All right, so let's talk about, since I don't have any questions yet and there's no one in here right now, remember this is open chat, this is Tech Talk, we're just talking technology, so you can put whatever comments you'd like to put in there. Ask me questions now, ask me questions later, it doesn't matter. Just know that when you do ask a question, I'm going to answer you right away, but I'm going to address it a little bit more in our next session, which our next session will be in September, because we're doing it every other month until January kicks in, and then it'll be once a month. And In the meantime, I'm working on ways to get new information out to you, technology, computer wise. So let's talk about emojis. What is it? Why do we need it? What's the purpose, right? So emojis are just kind of fun little pictures. Let's be honest. They're just fun little pictures. And I can't, next time I'll make sure to do this on my phone because then I'm able to show you my screen a little bit better. But emojis just kind of are used for expressions. So if I'm having a great day, I'll be like, I'm having a great day, smiley face emoji. On the flip side of that, I'm having a bad day. Man, this has been the worst day. Maybe I've got an angry face or disappointed, a sigh. There's a lot of different emojis. And the purpose of those is to show our expression, show how we feel about something without necessarily having to type it. One emoji can actually sum up an entire conversation, honestly. If I read something on Facebook sometimes that I don't necessarily agree with, I may put an angry emoji on there. Person that's receiving that, and honestly, as we know, anything we put on social media is social. So that means it's not just for me or the person that put the post, it's for everybody that's on there. So just keep that in mind as well. Think before you post if you don't want everybody seeing it. And perhaps maybe the person that posted it doesn't want you making a comment on their items. Remember, Messenger is your friend. You may want to get a hold of Messenger, Facebook Messenger, and message them privately instead of exploiting it. But by me putting an angry face on there, that sums up the entire thing, in my opinion, of the situation, which is that I don't like it. So just having one emoji on there actually can sum up an entire conversation. So if you'd like to know more about emojis, how to use them, what's the purpose, what's the point, just message me. And I've got my email in the chat here so you can let me know about it. Something else that could help you with getting along on your computer if you find that you're having some issues with it, and we're kind of going through some techie tips kind of quickly, but I can break this down for you. I offer one-on-one training, whether it is whether you are local to me and we can do it here or we can do it virtually. It's completely up to you. I would schedule us a Teams meeting, and then we could do it virtually together to go over whatever it is that you want to go over. But something that could help you in the long run are keyboard shortcuts. So sometimes it gets a little hectic typing as much as we do. We think, man, I wish there was just a button I could push and it would do exactly what I want it to do. So this link that I'm sharing with you right now in the chat is actually just the images pages of different kinds of keyboard shortcuts to save time for you. So some of those could, oops, and I'm just going to pick up one randomly. So you can open and close your start menu. You can open and close your file explorer. You can lock your computer. You can swap between desktop and app, minimize all your apps, maximize all your apps, activate your taskbar, have a magnifier, which is a part of your accessibility features, a menu bar, copy, cut, paste, go to the top, go to the bottom, undo, redo, save the document or save it as a new file. You can create a new document, new tab, open an existing file, print current files, select a search box, paste special options, exit the program altogether, refresh the browser that you're using. You can rename selected items, activate and deactivate the menu bar. You can have a full screen mode on or off, screenshot active window, monitor. I mean, there is so many different kinds of shortcuts out there that you could use that I can't even get into all of them. I mean, there are sheets and sheets and sheets, and you will see that when you go into your images. You can also, once you're in your images, oh, I'm so sorry. Once you're in your images, you can actually go to the site and it may break that down a little bit more for you. So just keep that in mind when you're ready to do some of those keyboard shortcuts. All right. I really don't want to touch base on too much more. I just know that I haven't been on in a while, like a long while. And I didn't want you guys to think, excuse me, that I had forgotten you, or that I've put in the channel to the wayside, because I haven't. I have just been doing a lot. And now that things will, excuse me, now that things will start to free up for me, I'm going to have a little bit more time that I can dedicate to our stream channel here, and start giving you um, those exciting things that we used to do together, which is our Tech Talk Lives, the computer classes that are on there, technology purchasing, techie tips, do's and don'ts, just things along those lines. So this is going to be a little bit shorter of a video than it normally is. Normally, as mentioned, I'd be in here for at least 30 minutes and try to get everybody involved and see what kind of questions everybody has. But if we don't have any questions, then more than likely I would just kind of babble for about 20 minutes or so and go into some techie tips that could help and save you in the long run, and then move on. So that is my phone. Let me turn it down. All right. So I am just going to wrap this up for now. And hopefully some of these techie tips I gave you today are going to be helpful to you. If not, that's completely fine. Let me know what you're looking for, and I can make sure that we go over that. So thank you so much. Stay with the channel. We're getting things back into the groove, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. So I'll see you next time. September 26th, we're going to be doing another Tech Talk Live. Hopefully in August, I'm going to be able to have some new things out there on the channel for you, and that'll be beneficial and helpful. So I'm always looking for suggestions. So please, please give me some suggestions of things that you would like to see and do that involve computers, technology, and computer fun. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great one.